Let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling a massive headache for so many companies, the IT help desk. We're going to look at how you can take that clunky manual workflow and turn it into something sleek, fast, and automated.
So let's be honest. Does this feel a little too real? If you're sitting there nodding along, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That feeling of being totally buried under an endless mountain of support requests.
To really get why the solution is so great, we've got to first talk about the problem. So let's take a closer look at what that old-school manual help desk grind is actually like day to day.
It all starts with an email, right? An email comes in, then a person has to physically read it, log into the service management tool, create a brand new ticket, figure out which technician should get it, send a reply, and then try to keep tabs on the whole thing. I mean, just think about it. Every single one of those steps is a chance for a delay or a mistake.
And that's the real trap. Look, when you only have a handful of requests coming in, this process feels fine. But as your company grows, this whole manual system just falls apart. It absolutely does not scale, and it turns into a massive bottleneck for the entire operation.
So what's the actual price you pay for all this chaos? It's way more than just a cluttered inbox. Let's dig into the real impact this has on the business.
And what you see here is how all these little problems start to snowball. Slow responses mean unhappy employees. Sending a ticket to the wrong person creates huge delays. When you can't track your SLAs, your service level agreements, you're not hitting your goals. And here's the kicker. Your highly paid, skilled IT pros are stuck doing boring data entry instead of solving real problems.
Okay, but enough about the problem. The good news is there's a much smarter way. Let's shift gears and talk about the solution. Let's talk about how automation, specifically with a tool like ZAPTEST, just completely flips the script.
This right here says it all. The comparison is just night and day. The old way, it's fragile, it's slow, it's full of mistakes, and it's painfully repetitive. But the ZAPTEST way, it's automated, lightning fast, totally consistent, and it's built to grow with you. You really can't argue with that.
Now, this is so important. We're not talking about throwing out all your current systems and starting from scratch. The beauty of ZAPTEST is that it automates the process you already use. There's no painful rip-and-replace project here.
So check out the new flow with ZAPTEST. It reads the emails for you, intelligently pulls out the important info, and creates the ticket. Then, and this is cool, it automatically applies your routing rules. So for example, any ticket with password reset can go straight to Tier 1, no questions asked. It sends the confirmation, and it does all of this instantly, perfectly every time, while keeping detailed logs of everything.
When you make this change, it's not just a small improvement, it's a total transformation of your help desk. It goes from being constantly in reactive firefighting mode to being a reliable, dependable service. And you can actually see the results. We're talking ticket creation in minutes, not hours. Human error? Basically gone. SLAs are met consistently. And the best part? Your technicians are now free to work on the big, tricky problems that actually need their brains. You can handle way more support requests without having to hire more people.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? The whole identity of the help desk changes. It stops being this mysterious black hole for support requests and becomes a fast, reliable, and completely transparent part of the business.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Just imagine for a second, if you could free your IT team from that daily grind of managing tickets, what could they really accomplish? What amazing, value-adding projects could they finally tackle? It's a pretty powerful thought.